Hi and welcome to today's vlog. Today it's just a wee bit of an update on what's been going on. The weather's been brutally horrible. Lots of rain, lots of wind, lots of cold. So I have done nothing in terms of getting out on the bikes. I did hope to create a little video for you on servicing my son's Mutt Hilks 125cc. So I did a little introduction to the video, went over to collect the bike and the battery was as dead as can possibly be. So I brought the battery across, tried charging it, didn't work. Went into a garage, tried refreshing it, didn't work. So my son's got a new battery on order. It's quite an interesting one because he's just coming up to, I think, well, it's got to be this month that he's at the 2-year mark in his CBT test that he passed. Having not done any more, he would then have to resit the test to continue riding the bike, and I don't know, there's a decision to be made in his head. He's enjoyed the bike while he's been out on it, but he is incredibly busy and has had almost no use of the bike this year. So I'm not sure whether we will have a little Mutt Hilks in immaculate low mileage condition for sale or whether he's going to redo the test. That'll be up to him. Meanwhile, he's got a battery on order. It should be here within the next couple of days, and it's a basic service, an oil filter change. I'll make a little video around that and let you see the bike. So that's the Mutt. I have gone ahead and made a decision on my annual bike trip for 2026. So let me announce it dramatically. So where am I going to go on my motorcycle trip of 2026? Well, staying central in the map. And focusing in, I'm going to go to the land of ice and fire, Iceland. After doing the Nordkapp, it always felt like one of the other really adventurous places to do in Europe. And in 2026, I will be going there with my trusty steed, Boris. So that's it. I'm going to Iceland. I'm going with my friend Kenny Doo Mackenzie. He's got I guess it's coming up in 1 year old or less, maybe 6 months old, R1300 GS. So it's like the new GS and the 16-year-older GS are going together. We take a ferry from Newcastle to Amsterdam, and then we're going to take about 2.5 days or 2 days to ride through the Netherlands, up through Germany and to the top of Denmark, where we'll catch the ferry, which is a 2.5 day ferry to Iceland. It stops off at Faroe Islands, but I don't think you're allowed off the boat unless you've got a ticket. So it's a major cost and major time to actually get to the start of the trip. And then I think it's about 8 days we'll spend doing a circular route around the island. We'll use Route 1, which I think is either all or mainly tarmac, as our base route. And we may take some diversions from that as we go along, just based on sights and road conditions. We've agreed, and we should stick to it, that we don't want to do anything too outrageous. Big heavy bikes, I mean, I've been there and done that in horrible roads, and I don't really particularly want to do it again. As recently as Morocco, I took a stupid decision in terms of taking the bike in a crazy sandy track and paid the price by falling off, but thankfully I was okay. So yeah, I've got to recognise that my ability, my age and my steed that I'm riding, just enjoy the views, enjoy the scenery. So really looking forward to it. As I've said, Iceland is one of those, for me it's one of the big adventure trips that you can do in Europe. So yeah, roll on 2026 and let's see how that goes. And during that trip, I think, I'm almost certain, at some stage Boris will hit 100,000 miles, which will be very fitting if it happens on Iceland. It may not, but it'll be very fitting if it happens during that trip. And I really look forward to making a video about the 100,000 mile Boris. I think that'll be a highly viewed video when I tell his story. What else? Oh, Santa is going to bring me bar risers for Frank Beattie, the Triumph T100. I got a thing about me, Black Friday's kind of caught me over the last couple of years. I mean, all the accessories I bought for Frank were last year in Black Friday, and I get some really good deals out of it. But this Black Friday week, or Black Friday month it is nowadays, I've been buying up supplies for servicing the bikes. So I've bought oil for Boris and Frank Beattie. I've bought an oil filter for Frank Beattie. I've bought a pack of 3 oil filters, bigger commitment to Boris in terms of how long I keep them. So three oil filter pack with the washers, of course, for Boris. I'm going to order some gearbox oil and the seals. I'll probably do his drive shaft as well, oil and although that's quite quick, but I might just do it because I'm going to probably be changing, well, I will be changing the tyres before I go to Iceland. So quite a lot of Black Friday parcels coming in lieu of servicing that I'm going to be doing next year. But yeah, hey, it's like 37%. It's 37% off the price of the oil. You got to go for that. So I think that is it for now. As I said, I hopefully should get you a little video on servicing the Mutt fairly soon, and I'm trying to organise a couple of very interesting behind the motorcycle garage door episodes. I've come close to getting them organised, but yeah, I'm sure they'll be here during December and during January. So thank you for listening. I really appreciate if you hit the like button, and if you're not, feel free to subscribe. Over and out.